climate change in this country. We finally face up to climate change in the world. And I'll tell you the president's committed to do that. I just want to remind you of one thing and get out of your hair and let you start dancing again. When we first came in, we introduced a thing called the Recovery Act, which had the single largest commitment to renewable energy in the history of America. And we got it going. And then along came the 2010 election, and it came to a screeching halt with the new Congress. Well, guess what? There was an election in 2012, and we're going back at it. And with your help, we're going to get an awful lot done. Ladies and gentlemen, I was reminiscent of Bill, excuse this, as he used to say in the Senate, a point of personal privilege. I was a 28-year-old kid, a young lawyer in Delaware, 27 actually, and I got involved with a group of environmentalists trying to stop the construction of a new oil refinery along the Delaware River and the Delaware Canal. And as a young councilman, I got the zoning change. Sounded small. But once that zoning change occurred, that you could not build anywhere within a mile of the wetlands. And Delaware had the first coastal zone law in America. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got involved in politics for two reasons. There's only two at the front end of my career: civil rights and the environment. And I don't intend on ending this 4 years without getting a whole hell of a lot more done. So on behalf of the President, I want to say thank you. We're going to need you. The American public has awakened. There is global warming. There is the science back in the White House. And with your help, we're going to get done what we need to get done. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Now let's get back to the real entertainment. Thank you so very much. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Thank you.